Howdy guys, NintendoCapriSun here, and welcome to G.I. Joe for the NES. How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty fine. So this is a game that I played as a kid. Duh. We all played them as kids. And I actually surprisingly had a lot of fun with it. I don't know a thing about G.I. Joe. Like, I've maybe seen bits and pieces of the cartoon when it happens to be on. I never just sat down specifically to watch it. So it was kind of weird that I chose this game. What happened was I was at my friend Josh and Ashley's house. Yeah, that was my friend's name, Josh and Ashley. Anyway, I was over there, and somehow he had to leave, so I was like alone there at my friend's house with his Nintendo and all his games. And there's just something about that feeling of being at a friend's house and like nobody knows that you're there, so hypothetically, if someone wanted to burn your house down, you know, they wouldn't get you because they don't know where you are or anything. I don't know why I think like that. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started here. So anyway, I started playing this game at his house, and I rather enjoyed it. And eventually I had to leave, but he wasn't home yet, so I grabbed the game without even asking him if it was okay, and took it back to my house. I was riding home on my scooter with a game that didn't belong to me. I felt like such a criminal, because back then, when you were a kid, that's what being a criminal was. This guy is so happy. Good morning, men. The time has come to rid the world of the Cobra Kai, or Cobra Organization. For too many years, this group of assholes has terrorized the innocent people of the world, and it's time to act. No, let's attack aggressively. We have some good information on the location of the main Cobra bases, and we feel that soon we will be able to locate the secret base where Cobra Commander is hiding. This mission will be an attack on the jungle base, deep in the Amazon. Duke, you'll be the leader of this mission. Please select your team. Yo, Joe! Okay, sorry, I'm drinking over here. So, in this game, there are 5 playable characters. We have Sexy and I Know It. We have Sub-Zero. We have AKA Sexual. We have, what was his name again? His name was Football! And Kenny Rogers. I usually like to take Rock and Roll. That's his real name, Rock and Roll. And I'm not going to call him by those names anymore, so... And I usually like to take Snake Eyes, too. He has the highest jump. And his gun doesn't actually consume ammo, because you have ammo in this game. You have to be aware of that, because it can be a thing, like it's temporary. Your guns are temporary, and if you run out of guns, all you got are your fists, man. Okay, so, that's Duke. Yeah, he's got a punch. If you look here, you can actually see the stats for all your playable characters. Each one has a different power punch, different power weapon, and as you can see, Kenny Rogers has the best weapon, and he's probably going to be... I just said Kenny Rogers, didn't I? Anyway, he's going to be our boss killer, but as you might notice, he doesn't have much of a jump. His punch is not that great, and he also has very low max health. So, gotta be wary of that. Anyway, I'm just going to get on here. And, so when you pick up a gun power-up in this game, which you will, it's kind of like Contra, but, well, it's like you have the same gun, the gun power-ups just make it fire more projectiles. These things that come up in the water, like, they won't ever come up directly under you. That lightning is really distracting. So Snake Eyes is the only one that has a jump and grab that, so might as well grab that with him. Switch back to Duke here. There's also, well, hello, Sesame. There's also gun power-ups under the trees, so maybe trying to get a few of these with Rock and Roll here. Because we want to get his gun powered up as soon as we can. Like I said, he's our boss destroyer, so yeah, that's ammo there that guy just dropped. So your ammo you can see in the bottom right corner, it drops 5 for each one. Sometimes they'll drop a flashing one, that one's worth 30. So, you know, if you see one of those, definitely pick it up. I might just go back to, yeah. So you don't share a life bar, like everybody has their own life bar, so that's nice. But if anybody dies, they're going to lose all the power-ups that they had built up to that point, so you kind of don't want to die if you can help it. But this game is not that easy, so it's harder than I remember, I'll tell you that. I don't know what I did as a kid. Wow, I'm just getting my ass kicked 10 ways from Sunday. That was health that got dropped right there. Wow, can we get any more careless here? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, see, I wish I grabbed that with Rock and Roll, but that's okay. Did I mention there were power-ups hidden in the trees? Because, like, yeah, that's why I'm going to check those, because it kind of helps. There's one right there. Oh, man, he grabbed it. I didn't think he could reach that. Well, I'll have to remember that next time I play, which will probably be never. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe someday. Maybe someday when I'm, like, 60 years old and laying in a bed, and hospitalized, you know, and whatever. So here's the thing. See how my gun level is 1D? Each time you pick up a gun power-up, it goes from 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. Then it goes to 2A, and that's when it actually powers up. Well, yeah, you grab the health here, I guess. Alright, so check out this boss music. Yeah, See how my ammo's going down there? This guy has a second form, and when he goes to that form, you're going to want to get somebody who can jump higher than this, so we'll work. Actually, I'll go ahead and switch now, just so we don't forget. There you can see the different guns here. Yeah, Snake Eyes' gun is very weak, so it doesn't consume ammo, but it's also, it doesn't do a lot of damage, so we're going to jump over this guy, and just kind of stay in the middle, jump over him when he swoops down, and you're good to go. Oh, man, he got me anyway. You can fight him with your fists, actually. Your fists do pretty good damage. So sometimes your fists do more damage than your gun does, which is kind of weird, but I guess that's G.I. Joe for you. There you go. We got him. So I'm at 1B with Duke. Everybody's got, like, separate gun power-ups, so if you pick up one with one guy, it's only going to go to him, not the others. So each stage, there's 5 stages in the game. Each one is divided into 3 sections, and the second section will always be a section where you have to drop off bombs with these little check marks. That's like the one thing I remember about this game, is the check marks. Actually, if you're going to shoot with something. Oh yeah, you press select to switch between your fist and your gun down there. I'll go to Snake Eyes for this, so we're not, like, consuming ammo here. And nobody needs health, I'll grab it anyway, but there are health extensions that you can get. So, they look like a shield. If you see one, definitely grab it. Give it to the person you think needs it the most. Which in our case, is definitely going to be Rock and Roll. I wouldn't give this to him, so that gets him to 2A. So, notice how he was firing 2 bullets before? Now he fires 4. And if he gets to the next level, he'll fire 6, and then 8. Level 4 is the highest it will go, though, so 8 is the most you'll get. And that's also the most bullets that one person can fire at a time in this game, so yeah, definitely get them as soon as you can and as often as you can, and you'll be good to go. You know, let's have a fish jumping out of the water here. Yeah, like I said, they'll always just jump up right next to you, so you don't. If you stay in one spot, you'll be okay. This game's very, like, floaty. Oh, jeez. Take care of you. I might actually switch to Snake Eyes here. I'm very paranoid about my ammo, and I know I shouldn't be. Like, if you have a chance to use it, or to shoot and not consume ammo, like, you probably want to do that. There's a health extension there. So grab that for Rock and Roll. Watch his health bar. It goes up by 2 there. So, yeah. I mean, basically, it goes up by 1, not 2. It's 2 bars, but everything in the game does at least 2 bars of damage. Let's go back to you. Yeah, Snake Eyes actually has a sword, too, so that's the other checkpoint. In the bottom right, where it says 1 out of 2, that's how many bombs you've diffused. Well, not diffused, but how many you've done. So let me actually see if I can get up here. This is a little tricky, like you have to shoot and grab at the same time. Yeah, I had all the trouble with this last time. I don't know what I was doing wrong. Usually this isn't too bad, but, like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, there, a couple of power-ups. It's worth looking around these levels, though. Try to get as many power-ups as you can and give them to the right people. So, yeah. And also, never bother shooting these blocks. Always punch them. Otherwise, you're just wasting ammo. If you hold down and jump, you just kind of jump down through platforms, which you will have to do to progress in some levels. I don't think there's anything. Well, there has to be something over here. Let's find out what we got here. Watch out for the fishy. I'm gonna grab that. I should have grabbed that with rock and roll. Oh, I did. I was on Rock and Roll. Well, what the heck? That's a piece of armor, right? What? Oh, jeez. Let's see the fish there, man. That up there, that piece of armor, that's like temporary invincibility, so definitely see one of those and you're able to get to it. We can't really get to that one, that's okay. This is the end of the level right here. So, there's only 2 bombs in this one, but you'll progressively have to lay out more when you get to the later levels, and those levels can be kind of a pain in the butt. Alright, boss destroying time. Oh yeah, so when you're on your fist, you can throw grenades like this if you hold up. And that can be useful, but in this particular boss fight, you might not want to do that, because they destroy the ground underneath you, and he's already going to be destroying the ground, so yeah, not good. Once you finish the third section of a level, you get your health all back, so don't worry about that. Like if you're on stage 1-3 or something. I mean, thank goodness these aren't like death pits or something, because I tell you. Alright, we took a little damage there, so you might want to use somebody else. If you're getting low on health with somebody, you want to use somebody else so they don't take any more damage. That's typically how it works, though. So anyway, level 1-3. Alright, let's go to Snake Eyes for a little bit here. I mean, at some point, maybe it might be worth it to upgrade Snake Eyes, but I really like to get Rock and Roll up as soon as I can. Like I said, boss destroying is tantamount to succeeding in this game. I might be able to get that if I jump from here. Yeah, there we go. Switch for the fist to get through the rocks here. Watch out for the fish. And where's that? Level 3C. Oh, so we only need 1 more and we'll be maxed out with him. Good. It's good to get him maxed out this early. Oh, well, nope. Okay, there it is. Our final Gun power up, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and jump here. Taking a little more damage than I'd like here. But hey, it happens, you know, you take damage. Oh, switch. Grab that with you. Yeah, the sword is not too bad, actually. These guys that fire the homing missiles, you can't destroy the missiles. A lot of things that fire at you in this game. Hang on a second. Sorry, I had to take another sip. Now, a lot of things that fire weapons at you, you can actually destroy the weapons, like the missiles or whatever. So if you can do that, then definitely do it. See, now I got like, oops. Wait, I'm still at 3D? I thought I was maxed out. Yeah, see that? No problem. Sometimes it is better just to tank it if you can help it. So that's World 1. Well, there's only 5 levels in this game, so I kind of think it might be okay to just go ahead and do 1 world per video. That might make for some pretty short videos, though, so I don't know. We're only at 11 minutes now. But yeah, well, it is 8-bit summer, and sometimes 8-bit comes better in small, bite-sized packages. So next time on G.I. Joe, we'll do level 2. And believe me, it's going to get a lot tougher than this. Oh boy, let me tell you. See you guys later.